All right, what's cooking in the kitchen, folks? Randy here with RTS Mobile Gaming, bringing you a phenomenal video today. In today's video, we're talking about my Mouth of Sauron build against a Well-Down Gil-galad here in Season 4 of The Lord of the Rings Rise to War. Get excited. So, in this particular build, shout out to Apollo TG. He has been a phenomenal PvP opponent this season. We've had a lot of great fights back and forth. He's whooped me a couple times, and in this video, I am whooping on him. So here we go. First things first, the Apollo Gil-galad, as you can see, very, very stacked gear. Seems to be pretty high respect level as well. Level 46, Gil-galad here to smash people in the face. He is running the Kingly Kin ability, which for the first 2 rounds basically evades all of my damage output, which is fine because Mouth of Sauron is uniquely equipped to counter Gil-galad in that he doesn't care about the first 2 rounds of the fight. As you know, Mouth of Sauron's ability here with his Harbinger of Darkness reduces everybody's damage for the first 3 rounds of the fight by 75%. So, not a problem, Gil-galad. You can dodge all the attacks you want, baby. I'm still coming in hot and heavy in round 3. Round 4. Okay, so I have +8 attack on my Reapers between my weapon and my accessory. This is a good place to be, anywhere from +6 to +8 attack. With just purple gear, you can be at +6 attack just fine with Drums of Moria and a Cutlass. Okay, the melee Cutlass is going to be amazing. In this particular video, I just happen to be playing with a gigantic hammer. This actually is probably a tiny bit, I would say maybe 10 or 15% better than the purple melee Cutlass, because +6 attack, +9% defense penetration through the Rend ability at 2 refinement is pretty substantial, okay? For the chest piece, we have melee defense, speed, and damage mitigation. We've got anti-stun on the helmet, as well as some plus defense. As you know, orcs love plus defense. And then for the accessory, you could run whatever you want. I happen to run this because I like having a little bit of healing in there for the first 3 rounds while no one's dealing damage. I like to be topped off. Okay? That's the general philosophy. All right? So, how does this build work, right? That's a good question. Basically, for the first 3 rounds of the fight, not a lot happens. Okay? If you're fighting against enemy commander damage, that will be hard to fight because they don't get mitigated by the 75%. All right? Once you get into round 4, now you're coming in hot and heavy with your full plus damage here. You've got you've got some fantastic anti-heals here with Black Arts, right? And then Dark Mantle will be more physical damage output. So really in round 3, right, you can have the anti-heal trigger in round 3, and round 4, you're going to start using your full damage potential, all right? And as we know, in round 5, the Reapers get their execution bonus, which increases their damage even further, which is really, really fantastic. Someone get attacked? Someone got attacked and I missed it. Oh, there goes Duchess Sauron. All right, you know what? Let me come play. Let me come visit you. I'm going to stay right here in tank. I'm going to stay right here in turtle, ladies and gentlemen. That's the plan for today. Let's move the Witch King over to... Let's move him right here. Witch King coming in hot. Let's move him right here. All right, hang on. While the Witch King moves, we'll keep talking through this build, okay? So, this is another report that happened immediately after that Gil-galad fight, and as you can see, Sauron's ability to mitigate damage in the first 3 rounds really counters a lot of builds for the good factions, such as the sharpshooters are basically worthless, right? Gandalf the Grey, his damage advantage is basically worthless. Gil-galad's avoidance is basically worthless, so having a good Mouth of Sauron on the field is great. It's going to give you a lot of advantages. You're not going to flat out win any fights. He's not going to take any cakes with damage output, but he is going to cause really ugly draws for high-level, strong commanders, okay? As far as how the fight actually played out, let's take a real quick look at the report, folks. Very excited for this. Here we go. All right, so here it is. Here we go. Here's a plus damage, here's a damage mitigation, here's a minus damage dealt, here's more minus damage dealt. So going into rounds 1 through 3, you can see 75, 85, 95, 96% damage reduction. This caps out at 90, so that 6% is going to eat up into any enemy buffs, okay? You just massively reduced your damage for the first couple rounds. It's really phenomenal. Here we go. Here it is. Bonites hitting the mountain trolls. When is the last time you saw Bonites only deal 1,000 damage, right? Then they got a double strike here. Very nice. Okay, the Reapers, they were dodged. That's fine. I don't care. You can dodge all my hits for the first couple rounds. Do whatever you want. Mountain Trolls, he's getting a lot of double attacks here. Did he get 3 double attacks? He got 3 different double attacks. This Gilgalad got 3 different double attacks. I just want to point that out when you're considering the results of this fight. That's a 25% chance, and he just got it 3 in a row. Okay? Here's another one. What is even happening? Oh, he's got dual blows. What is even happening? What is Gilgalad's chance to dual blow? 25%? It's 25%. 25%, guys, and he's landed 4 hits in a row. So think about how much better this fight would have been if he didn't get 4 double strikes in a row. That's impressive when you really think about it, how well his build performed despite all the adversity. So here we go into round 3, folks. This will be the final round here. I'll be afflicting madness and anti-heal on the enemies. The madness will be kind of countered by the taunt trolls here in round 3. Not a big deal because they're not dealing any damage anyway. It's more there for the later rounds, right? Once we get into round 6, that madness will be huge. Okay, so going into round 4, Gilgalad's dodge is gone. My damage debuff is gone. Everyone's going to come in hot and heavy and punch people in the face. Here's my poor mountain trolls getting murdered. Here are these sentinels getting slapped right in the face. 28,000 damage, guys. Look at that. Wait until my Reapers get their damage bonus in a second, too. Just wait. This is going to be crazy. Here we go. Here's execution bonus. Here's some healing. This is phenomenal. This is phenomenal. So this is interesting. What is this? So even with, okay, so they had the madness debuff there in round 4 because they had their debuff left over from round 3. So they were actually taking 40% bonus damage. So you're not going to see that huge nuke until round 6 where they get madness again. Now in round 6, you're going to see the Reapers putting in the pain. They one-shot the Sentinels, not a whole lot left. The Bone Knights helped as well, thank you. And here in round 7, more Reaper attacks shredding the enemy, guys. Absolutely fantastic. This is how the build works. They come in here, drop bombs, take names, do some work. Oh, what's happening here? What's this? Oh, I'm getting attacked. I didn't even look. I'm being attacked. What's even happening on my war front right now? Let me go look. I'm being assaulted. Oh, okay. Well, let me go ahead and pop guard here. Let's get Mouth of Sauron involved. Poor Sauron's over here taking everybody's punches directly to the face. My goodness. Sorry, let me just get a reinforcement going, and then we'll jump back into that report analysis, okay? That's the point of this guard, right? This is the Cloverleaf Guard. I'm going to have 4 different commanders on 4 different tiles with overlapping guard abilities, able to protect each other while they reinforce. So now Sauron's reinforcing. I have Kieran available to guard if Mouth of Sauron goes down. Mouth of Sauron will sit here and reinforce if that happens, in which case we'll have a lot of fun, okay? So, sorry, what happened? Where was I? Where was I with this Sauron report? That was crazy. So at the end of the day, guys, these Reapers really pack a punch in the later rounds, as you saw. Round 4 is, and round 5, they are uniquely equipped. I would say round 4 is uniquely equipped to be fantastic because it gives them plus 40% damage received from the Enfeeble ability because they've been afflicted by madness at the end of round 3. So this Enfeeble ability paying dividends for me for sure, helping me punch them in the face. Okay, so that's the video, folks. Mouth of Sauron is here to play. He's here to stay. Hide your wives, hide your children. He's going to come eat them all, okay? I love you all a long time. Randy out.